Attention viewers, please hit the like button. Attention viewers, please hit the like button.
Oh my goodness. Greetings, everybody. Well, hello. I didn't see you all there. Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Ripcast. Make sure you are hitting the like button and heading over to that Ripcast page. And you know what? No matter where you're viewing from, jump over to the Ripcast channel, hit that subscribe, hit that like, jump back to where you're watching from. We love that. You know what? It's a good time to be alive and to have Corn Diff in the house. What's up, brother?
Tony, good evening.
How we
it's
doing?
Thursday.
Yeah, man. Another Thursday. Another magical Thursday. A lot going on this week, as many weeks.
I'm loving it.
If you have to make 2 thumbnails, you're doing a lot during the week, and then just take it from there.
Oh, yeah.
So you were on some shows. You were looking at some stuff. You were on our buddy Bill Loney's show.
Yes. Yeah, we had fun.
You guys were watching our buddy, weren't you? Well, I mean, you were talking a lot. You weren't really watching, but the idea was that Casey has gone on the MLC podcast.
Yeah. Casey went on MLC today. I think it went well, but to be honest, we just had it on in the background. We didn't really listen to it, apparently, looking back on it.
You know what? Terry Nee has a good point. It's not really a button. You know what? The like button is neither a like nor is it a button. Discuss amongst yourselves. Engage the liking device. Now, a new layout back here. What else should we engage?
Whatever we can, I guess.
How do we start the show?
I guess let's go.
There it is. Hey, here's the new Ripcast dance. When it was like that. I don't know if y'all ever seen an old TV show called The $6 Million Man. You remember that show?
Running in slow motion.
Yeah, he was just like, but he was running in slow motion, but he was running faster than any man alive at the same time.
Effortlessly.
Just like this. Ba-na-na, ba-na-na. Or is that the Love Boat? Anyway, great to see everybody tonight for another Ripcast. Holy smoke, Thursday. Bringing it to you from the fields. We're gonna be doing a crop circle show in the next couple weeks. It's gonna be pretty amazing. We spent quite a bit on it.
Yeah,
hard to get those permits out there.
Don't miss that one.
So let's check in with the chat, see who's here. Tiff, what's happening? I left it open tonight. I don't think I made it subs only, so everybody's open. Everybody's welcome to jump in the chat. Say whatever you like. We like what you say, and say what you will, but don't Will Smith. Correct. Stacy, where are you, Stacy? All right, who else? We got Dalish, Dirty Dalish in the house. Dirty Dalish in the house.
Dalish, what are you wearing? What are you wearing, Dalish? What are you wearing?
I can't hear it, but I know it works.
It sounds great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, what happened here? What happened during the dance? What did Dirty Dalish? What's going on here? Is there some controversy? Is there some controversy?
Or did I hear you hit your desk when you did that dance? I smashed my phone on the desk. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
I kept going.
Yeah. Did you lose your corn poacher? See what I'm doing?
Almost. I see what you did there. I like it. Almost. Ooh. But no.
I see. All right. Well, good. Well, we're going to bring it into the show. And what we have done here this week for you good folks on this program is you can see we have brought you this fine cornucopia of quality from around the interwebs that we have selected, crafted for you. And, we've seen our old buddy before. We just got to check in with Cyrex. All right, we're going to run by Cyrex first. And we're going to see how he was doing. Actually, you know what? I want to do Iron Chef first. I forgot that. You know what? That's the top of the marquee. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so let's bring out the Iron Chef. Does anybody remember a TV? Put a 1 in the chat if you remember a TV show called The Iron Chef. Let's get the chat up here in the window. All right, so everybody can see it. Everybody remembers The Iron Chef, right? You had the chairman. You had the chefs where you would pick it out. Well, let's take a look and see what's going on here with the Iron Chef. And remember, this is the original one. This is the OG. Okay, so we are going to see all the madness, and they would run this thing like it was wrestling. You know what I mean? Like it was a pro wrestling. All right.
It was wild.
Here we go.
Five years ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. A giant
keep an eye on the window if this
kitchen
bumps us out.
stadium. The motivation for spending his fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations.
There's the chairman.
To realize his dream, he first...
These are the Iron Chefs, okay? These are the guys that you throw down. You have to pick one of these guys for your challenge, bro, okay?
I missed this show. Yeah, this was intimidating.
And listen to the music. It built you up. When I was listening, I was like,
secretly started selecting the top chefs of various
styles. They come up out of the
cooking.
floor.
It's
and he
serious.
named his men.
Yeah, man, I've always wanted to do something where I come up out of the floor. Okay.
Oh, who doesn't? Yeah.
At our live event, bro, when we do Ripcast live, we're coming up out of the floor.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills. Iron Chef Japanese is Masaharu Morimoto. Iron Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai.
He don't look French to me. Does he look French to you?
Come to think of it, no, he doesn't.
Okay. And I think there's an Iron Chef Italian.
Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi. And Masahiko Kobe
There he is.
is Iron Chef Italian.
He's got a tomato in his hand. They all had like an ingredient that was supposed to match their style.
This is all.
The Kitchen Stadium is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from around the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day, using all their senses, skills,
I
creativity.
feel like this show was
Whoa.
much more difficult than a lot of the modern ones.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this because I think there were a lot of technical things that they hadn't figured out yet, but this was like, these were the guys that, you know, look at that. Look at that, whatever dish that is. It's like a, yeah, look at the plate.
Dishes never tasted before.
Fantastic.
And if
Good
ever
contrast.
a challenger wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever. But this man has even bigger dreams.
Okay, so here comes the chairman. This was the original chairman, right? And then the next chairman was Mark Descanso. He was like a guy who was like this capoeira B-movie kind of guy. Do you remember that guy?
Where?
Yeah. And he was after this guy. He claimed that this was his uncle. This was as much his uncle as Uncle Phil was Will Smith's uncle. Okay.
Yes, he is on a quest to see and experience more from around the world.
Morimoto.
In Paris.
All right, guys. So out of those 4 cuisines, we've got Japanese, French, Chinese, Italian. I want you guys to put out of those 4, Japanese, French, Chinese, and Italian, what is going to be your favorite one, guys? All right. So throw that in the chat. Just put the word Italian, French, Japanese, or Chinese. Well, that's a tough one. I feel almost like I'm cheating on somebody making a choice like that. You know, Italian. Okay. Corndiff checking in with Italian. I got to stick with my people. Yep.
I got to go pasta.
Yeah. I can't, I can't live without pasta. I think I could live without rice. I think I can.
Yeah, probably. But not pasta.
Right.
In Beijing.
Turning Japanese. I think so.
In Hong Kong and other exotic locales. Kitchen Stadium is the arena where you will meet the master chefs from around the world and their artistic creations.
I love the fact that he just observed his dream alone. He took this moment, and this was his moment. Right. He has observed.
100%.
Yeah. Everything he surveys, he owns. Look at this. Look at this moment for him.
He's just breathing it in.
Pizzas are Italian. Yes, they are.
Oh,
Ancestors, forgive me, French. We're going to put the chat back up in the window here in a
What
second.
inspiration will today's challenger
notice
bring?
that happening
And
lately?
how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on.
I'm ready. Here it is.
Kobe. If memory serves me right, it is a port city full of foreign influences. Here in Kobe, there is a famous chef who intimidates many other top chefs, including Kandagawa.
Is this the challenger?
Yeah, he
Yes, I
intimidates
think-
everybody. He's a
Kandagawa.
stubborn, traditional Japanese cuisine purist through and through. And if you get him angry, he'll just keep coming at you. Known not only for his short temper, but also for his skills. Looked upon with admiration, he is totally devoted to cooking. Even on the day of the great earthquake, he opened his restaurant. And with leftover ingredients, he made food for those who were left homeless.
Isn't that kind of what you would do, though? I mean,
Yeah, I guess that's the good thing. That's the good thing to do.
if in your community, if you have a restaurant, there's a disaster. You better get
If you're
your
able, if you're able to do that, then
Yeah.
why not? Who would?
not such a big deal is what I'm thinking.
Not trying to downplay it, but just saying,
It's just another Tuesday.
it is what it is.
Yeah. It's just just people, earthquakes, whatever.
Yeah,
A man of discipline and humanity.
He is going to bite the pepper. Ready?
Let us
No.
meet this man.
Yeah. I thought it was apple.
Today's challenger, the chef who is respected by many top chefs, from Chiso in Kobe, Master Chef Hirokazu Handa. Because he never compromises with others, he is often viewed as stubborn and temperamental. Consequently, he has quit more than 20 kitchens. Rumor has it that he has headed some of the most famous kitchens, but he himself never speaks of his career.
I thought they were going to just end the sentence there. He himself never speaks at all. Not a
That
word.
would have been pretty awesome. Yeah.
Not a peep.
Add some wow.
Why, I wonder.
Where you served before, which chef you apprenticed under, if you come from a rich family
they all
or a
give their,
poor
like,
family,
sort of
those
philosophy
who
here.
speak of things in the
They
past
really
like
set
that are
this up.
simply shameless.
The only thing we know for sure is that he opened his own restaurant 18 years ago.
Wow, that's
His
nice.
hidden career is condensed here.
Very elegant.
Mm-hmm.
He is loyal to rice, the core element of authentic Japanese cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
So now,
You know, they said he's loyal to rice. Out of all the things they just showed, not a single grain of rice.
I didn't see any rice. No.
Not one. Did you?
No, I saw a lot of delicious food, but no rice.
I mean, there was like a little globy there. It was nice.
Yeah.
Handa, man of mystery, show us your devotion to Japanese cuisine and take down the Iron Chef.
I want to create at least one dish that will give hope to the young chefs watching me. That's all I care about.
Oh boy.
I
Here he
believe
is.
that was his real voice too.
Yeah. With your tiger technique and my crane technique, we could recapture the golden Buddha. Right.
Come on, boys.
Your karate's ancient, like the Brontosaurus, old and stupid. All right, I just want to get to the part where he picks the. Yeah, I want to see his walk in.
This shit is intense.
Yeah, here we go.
神田がさらに吉兆さえも恐れる腕を持つ和食界の
It's got a Mortal Kombat feel.
I cannot hear a word he said because of looking at his hair. I don't know what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on.
関西一の武闘派
What?
Now, I was saying it's got a Mortal Kombat feel. Like it's got that type of arena fight,
Yeah.
otherworldly type of
Mhm.
thing.
This is like almost a Thunderdome with a little Blade Runner in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
さあ皆さん大きな拍手でお迎えください神戸地層主人神田博和
Entering Kitchen Stadium and taking his time.
For those of you who watch Kill Bill, this is the guy who makes those swords. Hyundai Hiroda. What?
Is that a Atari Hanzo? Or what
Yeah,
the fuck
no
it
kidding.
is?
To do it, a
Hanzo
man who
Pro.
has a reputation for being short-tempered and stubborn. All the top chefs
I think they didn't mean it like that. I think they meant he was short, tempered, and stubborn. It's Japanese.
Oh, short-tempered and stubborn.
Yes, thank you.
in Western Japan say they steer clear of this man who maintains that the dishes are what make the chef, not the names of the restaurants they've worked at. He's a devout artisan of Japanese cuisine. We look for an
that's a
incredible
great
battle
one.
today.
You ready? Okay, so which Iron Chef do you guys think he's going to pick? Put it in the chat. Is it going to be Iron Chef Japan, Morimoto? Is it going to be Sakai, French? Is it going to be the Chinese chef, which I forget his name, and then the Italian Kobe guy? Which one is it going to be? Which cuisine will reign supreme today? Which one? Godzilla. He's going to pick Godzilla. I got you. Let me just make sure I got to start popping these in the chat now. Japan. A lot of people saying Japan. Okay. Oh, we got one for a Sakai. All right. I mean, he's Japanese. He won the Morimoto. I got to go with Morimoto, bro. I got to go. And I don't watch these before the thing. But He's Japanese. I can't imagine him wanting to fight anyone other than his own cuisine. You know, like what he wants to come in here and make lasagna with the guy? I don't know. Let's find out.
That'd be cool too.
Right.
どうもようこそです。今堂々と
Stand up.
歩いてらっしゃい
Thank
ま
you.
したけど、噂では喧嘩っ早いという。
That's not true. That's what people say, but I'm humble.
He just straight lays him the fuck out. People say you are short tempered.
They don't beat around the bush.
Kick him in the nuts.
とてもそういうふうには見えませんけど。今日はその喧嘩っ早さを
Yes.
作品にどうぞ出してください。
Thank you.
それでは今日あなたを迎え撃つうちの鉄人を
I like to dress like a combination of Liberace and Michael Jackson. You will see me. I will be next to Pirate of the Caribbean instead of a Johnny Depp.
Yes.
よみがえるアイアンシェフ
Yeah, bring him out.
He's kind of dressed like Prince.
Here we go.
The
Why
culinary.
did they put the Italian guy on the side? Like they couldn't fit a fourth elevator in this fucking thing? Well, this is racist to
Wait,
Italians, bro.
they've got three of them on an elevator and one of them's not.
Yeah, the I don't think the Italian guy has a his own elevator, bro.
Wow.
Okay, I don't think I like this.
Leaders of Japan, the
Italian
three
don't
Iron
do
Where's the
Chefs.
Italian guy?
Iron Chef Chinese Chen Kenichi, Iron Chef French Hiroyuki Sakai, and Iron Chef Japanese Masaharu Morimoto. They show us the way.
Excuse me.
And then the other guy.
Where the hell did the Italian one go? See, I've always thought that this show is racist towards Italians
That is weird.
and blacks
I don't
in
see it.
culinary creations.
and also Mexicans because I've only seen what's his name? Aaron Sanchez on here. Aaron Sanchez from the Iron Chef from the Mexicans. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good.
さあ伺いましょう
Ain't no Morimoto,
戦いますか
but
Morimoto, come here.
Now I wonder.
oh, there he
Right
is.
choice. Morimoto, the perfect opponent for this challenger who wants the ultimate battle against Masaharu Morimoto.
So what is that? What is that? Who won? What's he cooking?
He picked. I don't think they picked
The top
ingredient
chef
yet.
at Nobu, the famous Japanese
They just
restaurant in
picked
New York.
the opponent.
Some predict he's the man to lead.
The ingredient is coming up.
But he picked a
Japanese
Japanese restaurant
Yes, he
guy.
picked Morimoto. He picked
Into the
Morimoto.
next millennium. But today, he faces a hard-as-nails challenger whose skills are sufficient enough to take him down. A fierce battle lies ahead.
And he's also the most famous one there. So every time, it seems like almost every time, the other guys barely get to do this. Like, they always pick Morimoto.
Yeah.
So nobody's picking anybody else. That's why they put the Italian guy where that's either like nobody wants meatballs.
Yeah, like he just comes out for the intro and then goes backstage, I bet.
Nobody wants you to make spaghetti and octopus. Beat it.
Yeah.
今回は武闘派の料理人にふさわしい巨大な幻の食材を特別に取り寄せました。かば焼きにするにはちょっと大きすぎるかもしれません。それでは発表します。今日のテーマはこれです。
Is that eels? No.
Whoa.
Eel.
No, thank you.
No. No, I'll
今日の
pass.
テーマは
Yep, I will pass.
Giant eel. He's like, God damn it. I was hoping for tuna.
Yeah.
Iron Chef Morimoto's
feel
got
like
nowhere
eel
to
would be
hide
cheap.
from the
All right, I
challenge
want to
posed
just
by
cut to the
Honda,
thing.
whose
What's
skills
the key is during
astonished
this? We're just going to cut to
with
this
tea
little
poured
reel
on
here.
and into
Okay.
the tea bowl.
So what they do is they go through the
I
thing,
asked the
they run
challenger how he's
around,
going
they
to
get their
prepare
ingredients.
Kabayaki
they,
Morimoto style.
All
he's
right,
gonna
now look,
obviously
the
make
Iron
some
Chef's
sushi.
making sushi.
I
Says
think
Now,
this will
when
be
they get to the
rolled to
end-
sushi.
Right, and in it, he's
What happens
putting.
is-
What's he got?
Can't see there.
Look, with
Okay,
some fat.
what happens is here's the presentation, and then they do a tasting, and the tasting is done by a panel of Japanese celebrities, right? So people who are in the Japanese media. Here we go.
Left on will be enjoyed in peanut oil. Fourth, Korean-style giant eel stew. Burdock and other vegetables are cut in large pieces, matching the size of the giant eel. Korean hot bean paste and Japanese seasoning are fused in this borderless proposal. Last is teriyaki eel sushi, New York style. The Iron Chef used red wine and balsamico vinegar to braise the eel, adding a teriyaki touch to sushi using non-vinegared rice.
Wow.
Okay. This is the fun part.
Today's challenger, Hirokazu Honda, highly skilled, yet perceived as stubborn, arrogant. He lets you know what's on his mind. He says he's bothered by the cooking style of Iron Chef Japanese Masaharu Morimoto and wants to knock off the man from New York. Chairman Kaga unveils the theme ingredient, a rarity for sure.
This is what they call in the biz a recap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Giant eel.
Useful.
In 1 hour, challenger Honda puts his heart and soul into a select set of 4 dishes. Morimoto, trying to avoid a second straight loss, submits 5 for evaluation.
Whoa. Morimoto lost before? Wow. Morimoto lost. Episode 20. Next week or next show, we might have to go see who beat him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we've got an Iron Chef rabbit hole. We're going to go to the tasting.
And now the moment of truth, tasting and judgment. On the panel today are lower house members Shinichiro Kurimoto,
these two people I saw in here regularly. Do you remember these two from this panel?
It's coming back to me, but no, not really.
Kawakami, actor Masaki Kanda.
Maybe they all look alike.
Yeah.
And culinary critic Asako Kishi. First, the dishes of challenger.
I remember that guy.
I remember her at the end. The one at the end, the lady at the end, she's a super really not nice. Like she's always like, your cooking style is immature. I would like to have seen a little more of this or that. She always wants to change everything. And
I remember the guy in the fancy suit.
Yeah, I remember him. But I just remember her just always insulting everything. And I think they just look like they just wanted to just murk her. You know what I mean? Just get the knife.
Honda.
My dishes are not just to accompany drinking. They're to enjoy the rice, a real meal. That's my belief. For this miso soup, I used broth taken from the eel's head and bones.
This is not too sweet. It's very well controlled.
Thank you.
This is really sophisticated.
Well, the rice is just fantastic. And the pickling melon item was also quite good.
If I'm not told this is eel, I might not recognize
it. They always make her sound dumb. She sounds like dumb and she's like bewildered by everything. Is this a bowl? Is this a chopstick? What do I do with these?
I think they were loose with the translations on that.
Yeah. She's like, where exactly are we?
This is very well flavored with some spiciness. It's really nice.
I used the liver and other innards of the eel.
Ugh, damn.
Well, the texture of the liver is really nice.
No, it's not.
Its sweetness is accentuated by the subtle spiciness of the miso.
Sweet
they really are
eel
a great
liver.
match together.
Oof, man, boy, it's almost like an M&M. I'd say that's what.
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Like a M&M, maybe a little pinch of jalapeno. That's kind of what that's how I describe it.
You boiled this in sake, so there's no trace of that smell, and it matches well with miso. Very enjoyable. I can't stop eating the rice.
The miso flavor is very well defined. And you did the right thing to add spiciness to it.
Really? Thank you.
Yes, that ties everything together.
Okay.
Now the rice and tea is prepared by Challenger Honda. How will it be received?
Yes, Japanese pepper. How do you like it?
Hey, how about you let me sip the fucking thing for a second, bro?
Yeah, no shit.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Give me a minute. Let me think about it.
Just put it down.
Well, I don't have the vocabulary to describe this. The aroma, the savory aroma, it's just wonderful. And the eel? Well, it's not greasy at all.
When you see this much peppercorn in it, you may think it's too spicy, but it isn't. This dish is awesome.
He strictly followed the basics of formal tea ceremony dinners. And
if she flashed her tits, would they be blurred out automatically because it's Japanese TV?
I think so. I think that's how it works.
Okay.
Taste was very good.
This was my first time trying giant eel. I thought it was going to be really greasy, but I was totally wrong.
Disgusting.
His dishes were so delicate and light compared with normal eel. It's his technique, I'm sure. Very good.
Boy, this panel really is riveting. I mean, the energy level.
Yeah, they're keeping it too classy.
They have the energy level of heroin.
Yes. When I heard the theme was going to be giant eel, I was actually a bit insulted. My belief is that serving good rice is the core of Japanese cuisine.
Oh, shut up.
But this should be
Let's look at
able
the
to
iron.
pass
Yeah.
as
Okay,
a
so
Japanese.
what I noticed about when they did up Morimoto, he always looks he just looks annoyed to be there because he's like the rock star.
Paired with normal eel. It's his technique, I'm sure.
Sorry, I'm getting forward to there we go.
I've seen big ones in New York as well.
Oh, seriously, so have I too, honey. Let me tell you.
But I never used them
Hello.
myself. This was
Lady.
my first time today. I used a lot of spices to gain stamina for the summer. For today's dinner, I start with a winter melon and jelly dish.
This is refreshing and nice. And later, I'm also enjoying a slightly bitter taste of the eel.
Yeah, eel and melon. That's really just like that's a real summer treat.
Enjoying a bitter taste.
Let's have eel with the bitter melon and what kind of eel? What happened here?
This is not something I was expecting. It's very nice and very refreshing.
Yeah, this is
Just
wrong.
great. I like this a lot.
Is that a weed leaf?
Oh shit!
Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that. It looks like a little cannabis. Little seven.
A jelly item may not always be considered Japanese, but this should be able to pass as a Japanese item simply based on its flavor.
That was awkward.
I had bacon and meat around the bones left over, so I added pizza sauce and grilled them.
What?
And this one is smoked.
The smoked one,
That tastes horrible. Okay.
Pizza sauce on it.
Pizza sauce with a smoked what? Did you hear?
Can we back it up?
Let's hear it.
A jelly item may not always be considered Japanese, but this should be able to pass as a Japanese item
Crickets. Holy
simply based on its flavor.
I had bacon and meat around the bones left over, so I added pizza sauce and grilled them. And this one is smoked.
the smoked one, its savory aroma is very nice.
He was able to do this because of the size, and the meat around the bones is very nice. And I think adding...
What are we talking about here?
I don't know.
See that? Look, it's just bacon and pizza sauce. I still don't understand what the fuck they're eating.
Yeah, that's terrible.
That sauce, the pizza sauce, is very unique. I guess you could just call him, well, a genius of sorts.
Here comes his eel stew, a balancing act of Korean, Japanese, and French seasonings.
Very good. I like the way you control the spiciness.
All right.
And in this dish, the eel is very tender, isn't it?
My mouth is on fire.
Uh-oh.
Very hot, but it's refreshing in a way.
About 8 hours, your asshole will be on fire.
He did that on purpose.
You think so?
He hates that bitch, yeah.
Enjoying his dishes, what struck me was that all of them tasted...
Find out in a few moments.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty here. The decision.
非常に完成度の高い料理を作り上げた2人の料理人。それぞれの料理に対し審査員は2対2の評価をしました。あとは得点差で勝負が決まります。それでは発表します。
Today, two chefs with totally different approaches, beliefs, philosophies in Japanese cuisine tackled the theme ingredient giant eel. Challenger Hunt is correct when he says it's the dishes that make the chef.
All right, guys. Who's going to take it? 1 for Morimoto, 2 for the challenger. All right? put in 1 for Morimoto and 2 for the challenger. Now they can't be having Morimoto lose, like twice. Right. I don't think that would be part of his contract.
I'm saying the challenger.
All right. So you're going 2. I'm going to go 1.
Okay.
I'll go 1. All right. See, that's how you keep a show going, ladies and gentlemen. You have oppositional voting. Yes. It's what you call polarity. Okay. Wow. You are up against it. You are up against it, bro. Look at this. Okay. Core of Discovery's coming.
Yeah. Core of Discovery knows what's up.
All right. You guys, you got your thing going up there.
Hell, I've got some supporters here.
Oh, okay. Where we go? Fancy Face. Crenshaw 5000 coming in. We've got 4 for the challenger. Oh. Well, as we say, let's roll him, Smokey.
He's made the grade today. The match has gone to points, but the Iron Chef's dishes define him too, and Morimoto's met the challenge. So who takes it? Whose cuisine reigns supreme?
Morimoto Masa.
Yeah.
The Iron Chef.
They can't let their boy lose twice,
seasoned veteran in Japanese cuisine. Honda put up a great fight, but the Iron Chef more than game enough to win.
We know who really won, though.
Display of sportsmanship. Morimoto.
This is like what is this, like the 1980 World Series?
Yeah, we know who really won.
We really know what happened here. Okay, and I don't want anybody to ever forget.
The history books will be wrong.
So. Going on to the next part of this package. Now, what I wanted to do is I just wanted to show you that one of these Iron Chefs has gone into a different area in the industry, and he has decided to start his own YouTube channel. Really? And I think this is a really cool thing. This is called, all right, and I hope you guys go and subscribe to this channel because they got a lot of really great shorts. Let's check out Iron Chef Dad.
So what do we got today again? Well, I got Wagyu right away from Japan. I'm going to make the best Asian style inspire stick sandwich.
Okay, this is Chef Susur from Canada. He's one of the Canadian Iron Chefs, and he and his son have started this cool channel. I'm going to bring you a feel-good story right now, okay?
All right, I love that.
I'm bringing you a feel-good story because Casey's up next.
So we need this.
I need you a little balance. I need to give
try
you
to ride this high for a while.
Yeah, this is like the limoncello right before the next one. So this is Iron Chef Susur.
You guys gonna love children. Children, first step, very important. You know what I'm doing? I want to circulate it, the fat and the blood together so they're evenly.
Is he serious?
There's no blood in a steak.
He's not serious.
You guys know that, right?
I didn't know that, but
okay, it's not blood. You guys know that, right? Is everybody gonna jump on me right now? What the fuck is it?
You know what? I'll take the other side. What the fuck is it, Tony? It's blood.
There you go. Thank you. It is called myoglobin, and it is simply a protein.
What's myoglobin?
Well, it is a protein. Here, let's go. Let's look real quick. Okay.
We're gonna learn everyone.
Yeah, a lot of people think that it's blood in this. I'm surprised that a chef would say that.
I think I want to say he's bullshitting us.
It's not. It's not. Let's see real quick. Myoglobin, and then we'll put steak.
Not you, the chef. I think he's pulling our leg.
Well, I think he's doing this from prison. Really. All right, so here we go. Let's go to this. Let's go to steakschool.com. I mean, if we're going to learn about this, let's learn about it in Steak School.
Why not go to the authority?
Right to the top, right?
Yeah.
And what they say here, that red juice on your steak plate isn't blood. Hey. It's time to take 2. It's time to stop calling your steak bloody because that juice on your plate isn't what you think it is. Of course, nobody could blame you for making this mistake. It's only natural. You would assume the pinkish red liquid oozing out of the meat in front of you would be blood. If the sight of blood makes you squeamish, this can be off-putting, but the truth is that practically all of the blood is taken out of the meat during processing, long before it gets to your plate. What is the liquid coming out of the steak? Scroll down a little bit. See that? Myoglobin. looks like blood on your plate because, like hemoglobin, the iron in myoglobin turns red when exposed to oxygen. So there you go. That, yeah. I hope I've helped you all so that you not. Yeah, it's not the adrenochrome. It is not that. No sir, no ma'am. No way, no how. No way, no how. Not my chair. So isn't that okay? So I hope you guys put 1 in the chat if you learned something today. Put 2 in the chat if you don't care. Thank you.
Yeah. Is that just bullshit so you can do that? Yes. Look. I used to do that. Wait. Okay, let me take a deep breath. Okay. Wait. Oh, what the f*** are you talking about here? Spinning.
Will you cook something?
Show it off.
Now you're getting it right. That's the number 1 step. That was good. As you know, Wagyu steak has so much fat. I am going to render some of this fat, and I'm going to use all the fat for the rest of my cooking. You got the pure Wagyu fat here. Come over here. It goes down and let it render. Wow, look at the fat brown so nicely. All the fat is start rendering out. Leaks here. I'm cooking with the beef fat. I'm just stirring it up, stir. It's almost my signature. Everybody should know, children, right? Really, really nice and gentle. Because you know why? Because I don't want this to be hard and chewy. Bring all the fat back in here. Miso paste goes in.
1.5.
Ground sesame seed, you know what it does?
Wow.
Kind of thicken up, you know, the miso paste. Stir, dry it out. A little bit of mirin, cook it until it can turn into a really nice paste. It's not finished yet. Look.
Wow. What is he doing?
We are barbecuing. You see the color? Wagyu steak, very pure. I don't even put salt in there or black pepper, nothing. We're gonna add that black pepper later because the meats already have the seasoning. Everybody know.
Okay, so Cornelius.
That's my signature.
Yeah. What's up?
So are you adding your seasoning before you grill?
Fire alarm.
Signature starting fire.
You know, because there's a lot of
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I season it beforehand, right?
Right.
Don't you?
I mean, you know, I do like a rub, but I actually do my salting like at the end.
Okay, yeah, I saw same, yeah, but I put I put a rub on it. Yeah, a dry rub of seasoning.
Oh, well, look who's here, Mr. OJ in the house.
OJ, welcome.
Good to see you, buddy. What? Okay, here we go. A little more of the sizzle. Oh, God, that looks good.
It does.
You know, a lot of people like to grill the steak. I love I'm a pan guy. You know.
Yeah, pan seems way more convenient.
You know, it really just depends. I mean, you know, the tomahawk, I think you got to do. You start it. You know, what I like to do is take it and you sort of put it in the butter first, and you sort of poach it a little bit in the butter, and then you get the sear on it.
Yeah,
that's the way.
It's a lot of flavor right there.
Perfectly done. Yeah, I feel the bounce.
That looks
you
good.
know, that medium rare
Medium
side.
rare.
You need it to rest for 7 to 10 minutes. Just let it chill. Let the muscle relax. They're more tender. It's slowly.
Yeah, cast iron
cooked inside because the heat is still maintained. This.
OJ got the fans.
There you go.
King
now
of
I
all
got some
dips.
beef fat. Just gently give a little touch. Not so much. You know, the Wagyu beef is so fatty already.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what is he doing?
This is what I'm looking for. I have mirin. I want to make a little mirin glaze.
Okay,
You know, when you see bubbles, you know the bigger bubble, it means the more sugar content. The smaller bubble, it means there more water content. Now it has a lot of big bubbles, and I think I'm going to stop right there. This is perfect,
Okay.
children. Look at that. Now I have this glazed mirin, roasted sesame seed. I have black garlic and ume. I'm going to make it combine together. Japanese mayonnaise.
What is he doing?
Ume, black garlic, and mayo.
He made a
Give me that ASMR. Give me some of it. Look at that knife.
Almost cut my fucking finger. Look. Now,
Oh,
this
my
is a
goodness.
perfect coat
Oh, I
of a
am
Wagyu
really-
steak. Because you know why? When it's not rare.
Kobe doesn't need anything. And just like certain coffees, you know, you get certain coffees, certain meats, you know, like a Jamaica Blue Mountain or a good Kona coffee, right?
Yeah.
Those don't need anything.
Now they're perfect.
Right. It's just as nature made. Throw it on the fire.
Red, it's pink, but it's still.
This is
outside,
correct.
it's
You don't
just
want to
nice
pull
and
that moisture
seared,
out.
not
Same thing
chewy.
with
You
eggs,
can
by the way,
feel
guys.
The tenderness.
If you're doing your eggs, if you're doing like a scrambled egg, wait till the very end to salt it. You don't want that moisture to be drawn out of the egg and screws it up. Sandwich.
Feel the tenderness.
It's an
Barbecue
educational program.
miso with some leeks
You
on
know,
it.
we wanna
It's
bring
just
it-
a perfect,
everybody's gotta learn
perfect match.
I
Who
wanna know
doesn't
how to
like
make
leeks and steak?
God,
Oh,
that
A
looks
little bit
delicious.
of arugula on the top. You fry it
Oh,
on the
shut
top,
up.
Black pepper.
Oh, you stop it.
This is my fusion
Mod on.
Japanese Western style stick sandwich. Should
Oh,
we try it, son?
Wow.
All right, we're gonna try it. First bite.
There's his son,
First reaction.
who is like 7 feet taller than him. The size of this kid.
I like the saltiness of
That's a handsome kid, though.
the miso.
I was doubting
That's nice. Little family thing here.
Yeah.
you not putting any salt on the steak, but the
Just think
miso.
of the amazing
the
food
salt.
that kid's gotten the chance to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Just all
Well,
this
you know
stuff.
what? It's interesting that you said that because they're sharing their sandwich here. Let's finish out this
It doesn't
package
taste too fatty.
because
So what's cutting the fat?
The miso and the umi.
they get the salt in there.
Success. Now, do you have to rate it? Since you're doubting me. Did I say 10
Yeah.
fingers? Yes.
I mean, come on.
Thumbs not
like-
count as fingers, so 8. 8 out of 10.
Oh, is it?
No, it's really good.
Holy
Thank you,
shit.
son. So
Frickin-
appreciate it.
What is this kid standing on a freaking
On a stool.
what's he got? Those milk crates for shoes? Okay, make sure you're subscribing. But I want to show you one more thing with these guys before we switch out and run into Casey. Give him a smile, bro. Say hello to everybody. Say hi to Corn. Now, everybody in the YouTube game wants that gold play button, that 1 million subscriber play button, right?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks about it. It's like, well, yeah, that silver play button's nice, but that gold's a milli. That's a milli right there. That's a platinum record for YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. So that's what they're celebrating here. But the way they are going to celebrate is with the world's most expensive fruit salad. Let's check it out. All right, there they are getting the button.
Holy shit.
Rare fruit.
Oh, that's a very good looking man there. I'm sorry. Thank you. In honor for 1 million subscriber, I want to thank everybody. I am going to make $1 million fruit salad. First thing, I just want to check the board does not have any garlic and the onions, well washed.
He's smelling the board.
Wow.
There's nothing smelling
world-class
there.
check.
Now this salad is really worth it. Children, we are going to use 2 Miyazaki mangoes. In total, this is $200.
Wow.
Smell wonderful.
Check out his shirt with Bruce Lee, the DJ.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
He's got style.
He really does. Nice kitchen, right?
Very nice.
So you know what? Normally I just cut the little tips. Cut this both sides. Then
$100 mangoes, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to come down like that. When you peel, the juice start coming out.
The color is perfect on the mango. Same color everywhere.
Oh my god. I can smell the sweetness.
We
Last
do.
time
we
you said it
can.
was overrated,
Out from my knife. No.
but it kind of doesn't taste like a mango at the same time.
It tastes like a peach. It's so strange.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh? It
The-
tastes like a perfume of a peach. It's really worth it.
So last video said it wasn't worth it. Is it worth $100?
No.
And this
Well,
time you're saying it's worth it?
Yeah, because probably this one is ripened very well in season. Fruit is well seasonal, right?
So it's just made in the lab.
Okay, so corn dust. See this name that comes up in
In
here?
the lab.
Yeah.
See the name that comes up in here? Doug
In the
Kuzma.
chat?
Do you see the chat?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's dead.
He's what?
He's dead.
Oh,
So
who was Doug?
this is not the real Doug Kuzma, I don't think. I think Doug.
That's awesome if it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great trick. This is a great trick, Doug. All right.
cutting into small little, fine little.
And cut the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't film that part. Even the juice
Like
is
I
worth some
forgot
money.
that
Look
was
at that. Juice it in.
No waste, right?
No waste.
You don't want it to be a $999,999.
Yeah. $8. I like to take the skin off.
Ooh.
It would be good for the
$45
salad
white peach.
because they have a little bit of softness. So crunchy, soft, and a little bit of that dimension of peachy.
I don't like white peaches. I like the yellow peaches. I don't really like the flavor of white peaches. What about you?
I've never had a white peach. I don't think I
Really?
knew they existed.
Well, I got to be
Now
white
I'm going to
peach.
divide it in 2 bowls.
That's right.
Make sure they mix evenly. A lot of fruit salad right here.
We didn't think it was going to be so much.
It's worth about $10,000, right?
A million.
It's worth $1 million.
A million subscribers, $1 million fruit salad.
Yes. $1 million fruit salad need a special plating. Look at this. Finished with gold.
That's classic.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice.
Gold.
Well, you know what, Corndiff? When we get to our $1 million play button, you know, that gets.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the music. There we go. I stopped it in time.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Doug's putting the band back together. So great.
Good deal, Doug. Glad to see you back.
Glad to have you with us. So glad you're still here, fooling everybody. All right, so we're going to get into our buddy Casey. Our buddy Casey's having a problem with titles. I think our buddy Casey's having a lot of problems
with titles.
Yeah, he's got this title. Yeah, titles are a problem for him. You know, so this one right here, his show is titled "I Want to Give Kevin Brenner a Pink Belly Something." You know. I
I think I see what you mean. I think you meant to say his titles make us all feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, they are awkward at best. They are. It's
Yeah,
not
very
a
much.
good choice. So let's take a little walk around with Casey Armstrong. And we can't. He never gets it. He never gets the time to write down. Oh yeah, the board smell. Casey loves the old. This is the oldest. This is the laziest intro, you guys. Just if you're not familiar with streaming software, this is like. Look, let me just show you. This is
It's
like
the default one.
Yeah, it's the default. So when you have your countdowns and shit like that, you know, you're gonna get all kinds of different things that you can have for your countdown. You know, we got some of these right. Yeah, ours are a little nicer on
Restream, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But you get the idea. You got the preloaded thing. But here comes the intro. Here comes Casey. Not yet. Hold on.
Now.
Wait a minute. And
But
now.
sometimes
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
And he'd be like, yeah, well, I do sludge radio. See who gives a who gives a
He is already listen. The show is not even 3 seconds old, and he is already echoing back into his headset. Can you hear this?
Off to a great start.
Did you hear it?
A little bit.
Okay, here we go. Listen close.
is it because of the last segment where I was talking to my roommates and we had all right.
He's talking over a free thing and echoing.
Hi guys. Hi everybody. I happen to be a crypt keeper. Well, I'm a crypt keeper. Yes, I'm a crypt keeper. I'm born in St. Charles, North Shore, East Side Setauket. 3 villages. I'm not an F word. I'm getting there. Hold on.
He couldn't even capitalize the KC. Come on.
I know, right? Is he going to be trying to somehow riff along with this song? All right, Dana.
I hope so.
Yeah, okay.
Smoke shack, I smoke the street hockey cross check, I knock the puck up above the curve, playing with the ball. I'm at the habitat sucking on.
No, he's really not expecting us to listen to him play the piano all night, is he? He wouldn't do that to us, his faithful listeners.
I know, right?
No, he won't do that. He won't blow whistles at us all night, right? You're out of here.
What'd you say?
This is terrible. He's so quiet compared to the music.
Right. It's just drowning him out. He's like,
Yeah.
What did you say?
He's like mumbles.
From now on, every time I get a bad, hold on. From now on, whenever I get a comment I don't like, wait.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What happened to my whistle?
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, Tony, that's a rollout keyboard. That's what I'm looking at. I couldn't figure that out. That's a fabric.
Shit.
That's a fabric rollout keyboard.
You are right.
I thought that was a tablet sitting in front of him. No, that's the control board for it.
Oh my God! It's a MIDI. It's a MIDI rollout keyboard. This is not a real keyboard, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Alert, Ayuga. This is not a real keyboard. This is a rollout MIDI trigger.
Like a 52 key or something. Yeah.
This is
one.
like a freaking drink coaster, like for you.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Like in the movie Big.
A beer koozie. Yeah, like Big. Exactly, like Big.
It's got a koozie keyboard. And none of the shit's labeled. So how's he
Okay, I
gonna
just
know
got you, Kevin Lawler.
He's like, "Where's my whistle, bro?"
Yeah, and
That's
then he hits all of them to find it.
What's that?
Sorry. Then he hits like 5 different keys to find the damn whistle. None of them's labeled.
Sorry, sorry. Like Jesus, it's just like he's throwing the thing down the steps. Every sound.
Yeah.
You're out of here. Kevin Lawler, 5 minutes. You're in for 5 minutes. Dine.
He has created a penalty box system.
It's genius. I don't know why we haven't thought of it.
Stop with the horns. You sound like a WB2 hack. I don't know what that means, but I like my horn. I'm an old man. Let me have my horn.
I have a horn, I think.
Oh, there's his horn.
That's my horn. Do y'all like mine? I have one other horn. I hear he's got his hands up. Here's the last one.
What do you guys think I'm pushing the thing with, huh?
It's over here. Got my
card, 5 minutes. Corn diff, 5 minutes.
What? Corn diff. That's what I thought he meant earlier.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think I heard this. I heard corn diff 5 minutes, that he wanted you on the show in 5 minutes.
No, I was in the chat. I said something in the chat and he noticed it and put me in timeout for something, but apparently we're cool. So
you just got put in the penalty box, though.
I did, but I think we're okay.
It's only 5 minutes.
All right, now we're having fun.
Oh my God, it's like he got a little rip in on you, and he's so happy with himself. Look at him.
Yeah,
he looked like he just got a cookie.
He did good.
He did. That was good, Casey. Casey, that was good, buddy. Okay, that was a good joke, buddy. Corn diff, 5 minutes. Get it? Nice.
Whee!
The corn.
Whee! Do I have wee on there too? All right.
He has no fucking clue.
That guy's a phony.
Oh God.
He's a phony.
Is he pretending to play?
He is, Tony.
Along with music.
Yeah, he's miming along with it.
Is he gonna? Do you think? Put a 1 in the chat if you think he's gonna eat the keyboard by the end of the show.
I think I see teeth marks on it.
That guy's a phony.
What the?
All right, enough.
You just pull away from his face.
Oh no, back that up. Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Hey, I got a lot to tell you tonight. Tomorrow I'll be doing.
I have trouble with this little window here.
I'll be doing Kevin Brenner's show, Misery Loves Company, with Levy, who is my buddy. I tend to like Mr. Levy, and I like Mr. Brenner. I don't know
how many times do you think he's going to say Brenner on the show?
Is it intentional, or does he think that's his actual? Is he messing it up just to be funny, or do you think it's his real
You
name?
think it's a fucking bit, and you've thought it's a bit for the past couple weeks. I don't know why we're having this argument, bro. This guy's got 3 brain cells. They're all fighting. Of course,
I'm just giving him. I don't know if I'm giving him too much credit or what, but no, I think it's a play on words in his mind. I think it's a bit. I think it's a bit.
You go, okay. We got a little difference here. Okay. Now, 1 in the chat if you think it's a bit. If you really think that he is saying Brenner when it's Brennan, number 1 for a bit. Number 2, just dumb. Just dumb.
I like better though.
What's that?
You said 2 for a bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just making sure.
No. 1 for a bit, 2 for dumb. I'm sorry.
Okay, 1 for a bit. Okay.
Yeah, 1 for a bit, 2 for dumb. Sorry.
I got it.
I'm not sure if
Kevin Benner, Kevin Renner, Jeremy Renner's brother.
If I like the pink guy,
not a bit,
we all know, who's closer to our age, or his brother, who was this like groundbreaking magician. I mean, he would make people disappear.
Okay, so he still thinks Kevin's brother Neil
is a magician.
And
he literally thinks that.
He thinks that Neil Brenner, who is a comedy writer for Dave Chappelle.
How the fuck did he get to that point, though? How does he? What leap did he make in his brain to where he?
This is the second time he said it. This is not the same show we went over the other day. This is a different show. He's saying that he's a magician again.
I'm dumbfounded, Tony.
I think, you know those crash cart things that you get when your heart stops?
Yeah.
I think we need one of those for him. I just don't think we need to put on his chest.
Just try
to we need to put on his temples.
Kickstart that noggin.
Yeah. I mean,
David Brenner was just like outstanding. Great. Look.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck me. He thinks David Brenner is Kevin Brennan's brother. Oh my God. David Brenner. Oh no.
Who is David Brenner?
I'm going to show you who David Brenner is. David Brenner is a comedian as well. But David Brenner passed away.
And he thinks that's Kevin Brennan's brother?
David Brenner, comedian. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God, Corn Diff. I didn't realize how dumb.
Oh no.
I didn't realize how dumb this is. This is much dumber than we could ever have possibly imagined, my guy.
And this is probably to this moment still what he believes.
He fully believes. He was on the show today.
Yeah, he was on the show today under the impression that Kevin Brennan's brother is a dead magician.
No, he's a comic.
Right.
He's okay. Look, this is David Brenner. All right. I'm going to show you who David Brenner is right now. This is David Brenner. From the
Neil and Kevin Brenner.
He'll be at Granny's in Dallas. A hearty welcome. Let's put those meet and greet. David Brenner.
Do you remember the old days when you heard someone say
that's
total
David
recall?
Brenner.
It meant that someone had a good memory.
Never have I seen that.
Fucking KC. I'm sorry, buddy. You're dumb.
So this guy's a magician on the screen.
No, he's a
comedian.
comic, bro.
Where the fuck does a magician come into play?
Listen, Kevin Brennan. It's Kevin Brennan. Kevin Brennan used to
Kevin Brennan.
write for Saturday Night Live. Okay.
SNL.
He was SNL. He was an SNL writer a long time ago, but he was
Right.
on the show.
Way back
right?
when.
This is so fucking dumb. Kevin
Get to the
Brenner.
bottom of this.
Okay, so forget this guy. This is David Brenner.
I don't even see him.
Who is not a magician. This man has never done a fucking magic trick in his life other than make cocaine disappear. Okay. That's the only magic trick this guy knows. Believe me.
That counts.
Okay. Now, what Casey thinks is that Neil Brennan, Brennan, who is actually Kevin's brother, who writes for David Chappelle, he thinks that he's this guy and he thinks he's a magician. Holy shit.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Do you eat? Is there paint chips in his fucking breakfast? Is it falling from the ceiling? David Brenner, very funny man, by the way. May he rest in peace. Funny man, Philadelphia native, hometown native for me. That's how I knew who he was. You know, he was a nationally famous comedian, but he was Borscht Belt, kind of like what these guys do up there in the Northeast, right?
So Neil Brenner is a magician.
David Brennan. David Brenner. I'm even fucking confused now. You motherfucker. I don't even know who the fuck this is anymore. I feel like I just walked into an Irish fucking gay orgy and it's all fucking dicks and fucking cocaine. Now listen. All right. Jesus Christ.
Fuck.
That's exactly it, Dalish. Like, who are we talking about here, right?
I fucking said magician.
Magician. He's a magician, which means he's a magician who makes a musical instrument disappear. Okay. Wow.
All right,
Neil Brennan and Kevin Brennan, they don't like each other, apparently. Okay. Or they Neil and Bob, or is that just what they do? Oh.
Hey, if I were the,
and he thinks that he's a magician that makes people disappear. I now I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you. Great. I was going for it. You got me.
Pink Man, I might be a little taken back. Hi, big fat phony, right, Tyler? I am. That guy's a phony. Whee!
Oh my God. I don't think he's left that room in a year. I think he's been in there. I think he takes like one shower a week. Maybe eats like a jar of peanut butter and some SpaghettiOs.
I think he's like a stowaway at someone's like a squatter type of thing or something.
He's on a ship. Yeah, he's on
a fucking stowaway
out to sea. And it's still with the green screen. Look at it's Casey Armstrong. It's Casey Armstrong. He's changed his name. He's dropped the G, very much like Norman Fell from Three's Company did back in the 70s and 80s. He just dropped a letter from his name.
I still don't get why it cuts off right there. Why?
Because he doesn't know how to work the third green screen that he bought.
Does he have 3 now?
Hey, Corn Diff. That's my buddy right there. Corn Diff.
Hey, Casey. Hey.
I happen to like him. Yeah, look, if you got a brother that, I mean,
can make people disappear.
He goes into like a block of ice. He's in New York City, and he can stay in there for like 18 hours.
Dude. Hold on. Okay, bro, you dumb fuck. That's David Blaine. Okay, you stupid motherfucker. That is David Blaine, bro. Casey, stop, quit, leave now. Leave while you can. Okay, so now.
Oh shit.
David Brenner, not only does he make people disappear, but he sits in Times Square in a block of ice. Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Unbelievable. I
Solid
can't believe this
grasp on
is happening. Yeah. He just delivers. Casey delivers every fucking time. It doesn't matter what part of this video you go to. You know what you're going to find? Gold.
Yeah.
Hours. I mean, he's doing stuff no one has ever done before.
And he's Kevin's
he
brother.
like buries himself. I mean, it's David Brenner. It's just like, man. I mean, if my brother did stuff like that, I'd be like, well, what the hell am I doing? What am I?
This is an imaginary person he's talking. The person he's talking about doesn't exist. Okay? He is talking about someone that does not exist. Holy shit.
Tony, please take this serious.
Okay. Really, we got to really just analyze this.
He's talking
doing
about
this thing. I should be digging ditches, or maybe I should be playing piano.
No, one of those maybe.
I used to be able to play Werewolves of London.
No, you the Warren Zevon song, Werewolves of London.
Yeah, it's a good song. But
he
seems pretty far from being able to play it.
No, I
Yeah,
can't do it.
nope, not even. You know what? You know how
Even
close that
resembling
is? Yeah, that Jupiter. That's how close he is from here.
He could roll. He could leave the keyboard plugged in, roll it up, and step on it, and it'll make a similar sound to what he just did.
Try.
Like,
I'm embarrassing myself. What a talent! Yeah, I know. Thank you. So there's a lot going on. Oh, and I have some cool stuff to show you tonight because, as I told you, the Insufferable Bastards podcast. I love those guys. Carlos Danger.
Calm the fuck down, dude. Jesus Christ.
You got excited.
He's like Michael Jackson just walked in the room.
You got Obnoxious John, and you got a bunch of. I love that show. Those guys are great. They're pretty awesome. Let's see. Now I have.
Look at this. You're doing
wow.
a great retard cast tonight, Casey.
Oh, Virginia. Virginia Armstrong.
Virginia Armstrong. Oh, no, wait, no, she passed away.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not good. That's like Doug Kuzma
Hopefully
coming
that's
into
not,
here.
Hopefully that's not her.
She's passed away, bro.
Is that her name though? Is that actually her?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with I'm hoping it's not until someone.
I am hoping it's not.
Yeah.
This I'm hoping is a bit because that's not. I'm not.
Hey, we're just replaying what was already on a show.
We didn't do this.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Not
laughing.
Oh no!
At it.
Bug in here. Oh. I didn't know my mom was on here. You're doing a great retard cast tonight, Casey. Thank you. That's so nice of you.
Oh no. I had already bailed at this point.
Hold on.
Yeah, let's
Oh. Well, that's crazy laugh.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, there it is.
And welcome to the real show.
Athena, where are you? And it's so funny. She was just here. Anyway, who cares?
Oh, you put it back up? Why?
Yeah, I mean, what?
Okay.
What the fuck would you put
I got a lot to tell you tonight. And
I don't think you
we
do,
have a lot of
Dave.
video to get through. And I told you tomorrow we're going to be doing.
Okay, so who wants to make a bet that he does the preacher doing the farts again? The fart preacher. You remember that thing he played?
Yeah, I called that. The other
Okay,
day.
I think he's going to play the fart preacher again because that's like the only content he has.
When you've got a classic like that, Tony, how do you not use it?
You got to run it till the wheels fall off. I think he's
and that's
slow
that's what
working on it.
That's what he's doing.
We're going to be doing the MLC podcast with Levy because he's my buddy and I happen to dig him.
We're going to clip forward here.
And but I'm back to you. Sorry. Hi, Ryan Sherman. Yeah, somebody's going all out with their alts tonight. Yeah, good.
Yeah, let me get my.
Yeah, that guy should kind of be careful.
Okay, this is where I think he's going to start getting tough. He's angry now. Oh, this is mad, Casey. See that? Look at that. Look at that. He just changed.
Is that a scrimp?
You could pop the chats in, right? You have control of the chat.
Yeah.
You pop them in when you see them, man.
All right.
Let's see. There's Artie Lang, and I bet it's not Artie Lang. KC, if you need me to come over and mow your lawn, like I promised, I'm down for that. No, Artie never did that. Whoever thinks it's
oh, did you just
funny to bring up my parents. One's dead, by the way. It's been dead for about 20 years. I'm telling you, I don't appreciate that. So why don't you stop it?
Oh, that'll work.
All right.
Yeah, that's gonna do
be a
it.
man
That always works with the internet.
Because what you're doing right now is you're acting like a little fucking girl.
He is just like, he's like brushing off the red carpet and rolling it out for people. He's setting up the fucking little ropes, you know?
Yeah. This is gonna
be good.
that
you're behind a keyboard.
Yeah, here it comes. I feel put a 1 in the chat if a Casey Rage is coming on. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if a Casey Rage is coming on. There we go. Put a 2 in the chat if he's gonna de-escalate. Okay.
And you're like, I'm going to talk about your dead father because I'm behind a keyboard and, you know, chances are you'll never do anything to me. So let's just make a truce here. Why don't you be a man and don't talk about another man's father who's passed away. I don't know if your father's still alive or whatever, but
he is just saying to people, do me a favor, talk about my dad every 5 seconds.
Tony, we got a lot of 1s in the chat right now.
Yeah, I mean, really. I just feel it's sort of like that. You feel that the kettle's about to start whistling any second, you know? It's like right?
It's like you're at NASCAR and you saw something fly off a car, but the car's still going somehow. You're just waiting on it to crash.
Right. It's just that vacant, hollow hope of a whistle about to happen. Right?
Great relationship with mine. Wish he was still here. And hey, if you said something funny, you know, it would be different. But if you're just bringing it up just to be a dick, man, you deserve what you're going to get. Not from me, but I'm saying in life.
So my father passed away a few years back, right before the pandemic. It's one of the things that sent me really into a point where I had to quit drinking because I had a lot of weird stuff, you know, with my father and stuff, you know, but whatever it was, you know what I'm saying? But I weekended Bernie's him. He's in the living room while I'm doing the show. He's waiting. I haven't been there.
Right.
Got him on some marionette strings. We're going to weekend at Bernie's him for a video.
Whatever works.
That's all I got to say. I can't stop people from saying stuff. What am I, crazy? What? Look, that's the thing that didn't you learn anything yesterday? You know, the fireworks. That's what's so awesome.
When you yelled at the fireworks that weren't there. Remember that?
Yeah.
He yelled because the fireworks didn't happen.
He was pissed
about living in this country. We could say whatever the fuck we want, but still, you got to have respect for your common man. It's not funny. What you're doing isn't funny. If it was funny, then I'd be behind you. You know? Yeah, I'm with you. No threats. All right. And there's got to be a point where you're just like, okay, I'll stop. Obviously, I'm not very funny, and I'm not good at this, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop making these threats to someone that if I were in front of.
Here we go.
Yep.
Let me tell you, you would piss your pants.
Hey, here it comes.
You would piss your pants.
He is now full tilt threatening his chat. Yeah. You would piss your pants if you're in front of me. If you were here in front of me, would you talk to me that way?
Would you caress me like that?
Would you put your hand in my hand and we could walk through the fields of azure?
You said that in front of me. And I can promise you that. So it's all good. All good, guys. Let me see if this is ready yet. Hold on.
I don't think he's done.
All right, now. That was that other one, man. Because I had a bunch of different. What do you call them?
All right, we're gonna clip this.
Hey, John, I thought you guys were talking about Jamingo. Okay. And
look at that.
Let's see. All right, guys. I am gonna fix that stuff for you tomorrow. For tomorrow. So I apologize, but I will be on the Misery Loves Company show tomorrow, and I want to thank you guys for coming in and for hanging with me. You guys are always awesome. You know how much I appreciate you, and everyone else who was trying to test me.
How long does this fucking ending take, bro? Irish goodbye. Let me tell you something, okay?
That's one thing I learned from you, Tony.
Yeah. Okay, so let me just explain something of how YouTube works. The reason you give an Irish goodbye is because it's called retention. Now, Casey, let me teach you something. You're talking too fucking much and you're ending. And what's happening is your audience retention is going like this because they know that you're finishing up and they're leaving, right? They're leaving while you finish the show. You don't. That's not how you do it.
Just wait.
Just wait. He is still threatening him.
Is this still on the physical? You skipped forward, Tony.
We're going to be good friends. We are going to spend some time together.
Oh my god!
And
Casey,
I promise you won't do this again. Okay, guys, I love you and thank you so much.
Boy,
that was rough.
That is tough, man. I mean, I look at him. It's almost as bad. You know, I think Cyrax would have a better show. What do you think?
Easily. Easily. No.
Well, because, we cannot have a Ripcast episode without our in-house mascot, right?
Absolutely. He's one of a kind.
He is. He's one of many kinds. So let me check here for the Cyrax package. Where'd it go?
Like, subscribe, share, tweet.
That is right.
Yeah. Corn dance.
Which one? Part 1. Intake.
$1 Million Man.
Here we go. Here we go. The prison package for Cyrax coming right up. So, we've all met our buddy Cyrax. Yes. He's got problems like anybody else. He's got people literally protesting outside of his house in Ohio because they think he's talking to, girls of an inappropriate age.
Yeah, it's not good. Not a good look.
Not good. But now we have a package here where we're going to have a look at what Cyrax has been up to. And a little trigger warning. I do not know if he is going to drop an N-bomb or an F-bomb or an R-bomb. I don't know what's going to happen here.
P-bomb.
We don't know what's going to happen with Cyrax.
Take a look at the newest bit of Rax lore. The Prison Chance Saga.
Rax lore.
On June 25th, an incident occurred that led to Cyrax getting arrested. It all started when an upstanding... You know what? You don't want to hear me talk about this. Let's hear Cyrax's version first.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael. No.
Hey, KB in the house. What's going on, girl?
KB, welcome.
We love KB.
No.
Hey, and don't forget, if you're over in Corn Diff chat, make sure you jump over here and on the Ripcast channel, like and subscribe. And also, I am at war with some weirdo ex-Scientologist cult member shit. It's a long story. Just go to the Zero Dark Tony channel and subscribe. It's hard to explain. Corn Diff was there.
It's a good show. I like it. I'm learning a lot. I'll say that.
Thank you. Yeah. It gets crazy.
It does.
Stop with bombarding me with people to talk to. What is the 911? What is it?
8 motherfuckers just showed up at my house and tried to attack me and my family.
Okay, well, why don't you call
Tiff, I'm going to go with a no comment on that.
the police?
We did. They're here right now. But dude, this has got to fucking stop. We got to do something to put a stop to this.
Why?
They showed up at our house and tried to attack me.
How did they try to attack you?
Signs, all kinds of... Yeah. I got it on hand. Hang on. Ask for it as soon as possible so I can get the fuck up out of here. Because the guys outside are wanting to press charges, even though they antagonized
Hey, wait a second. Wait. 8 guys showed up at your house, and what did they do? They tried to attack your family, but they want to press charges.
Basically, what happened was they stepped on our property, would not back. There was like 8 of them. A couple of them stepped onto our property with signs protesting. Ed told them to back off. So I went to grab them down because, we're allowed to protect our property. They wouldn't leave. I gave them a warning to back off and to get off They wouldn't do it. And as I went to swing to get one of the guys off the property, right when he grabbed the bat, his feet was on the sidewalk where our property line ends.
What? But you said you never hit him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is when he was explaining the bat incident, right? Yeah. So he came right up to the thing. Now, here's the thing, Corndiff. This is just a matter of inches, right? Because the guy drew him out towards a sidewalk. He literally drew Cyrax toward, being
a public
like
place.
Yep. So, and here we're seeing it right here. This is the actual incident.
You mean he outsmarted Cyrex?
It's hard to believe.
I didn't see it coming. Okay, I'm sorry.
Listen, man. You look at Cyrax, you see him. He has had, and you could tell the weight of the world on his shoulders.
He's got a lot going on. Yeah,
it made his shoulders disappear.
I am an expert on all things having to do with the law and buffets. After looking at the footage, the big
check out his Mystery Science Theater 3000 poster behind him. I love this.
Oh shit.
Okay, I love this. And these guys are all part of this Cyrax lore. This is a character that just talks about Cyrax. It's awesome. I forget what they call him. I think they call him Wolf Cop.
The question is, was the guy on Cyrex's property? Oops, sorry, slip of the tongue. I mean Sally's property. If he was, then Cyrex might have a leg to stand on. A stubby leg, but a leg nonetheless. As Penal Code 043 says, Penal Code. Sorry. I'm a professional.
So all the shit that we have seen, Corndiff, in the Dabbleverse world, which is a planet far, far away, right? We've got MST3K is the best. We've got a situation here where, if this happened in that, like what they were doing, that was just games, right? By comparison, right, to the trolling of this and the doxing and all that shit.
Yeah. This is way more.
Right. It makes them look like they're in a little playground.
Yeah.
It says a person has the right to defend there. You know what? I love me some D&D, so let's put it in those terms. A goblin may defend its cave if the adventurers enter forthwith onto its property.
It's true.
On the other hand, if the suspect stays out of the goblin's lair and said goblin attacks the adventurers upon the king's land, it is to be put in stocks and must forfeit half of its treasure to said adventurers.
Corndiff is fortunate that he has a it's almost like a time machine, but it's just to sort of travel between dimensions. So that's how he's able to get here and then come back, right? So we try and bridge the gap. Yeah. You guys really are in a portal, and you just, you have entered a portal. So
yeah, it's just a weird space that everyone can enjoy.
For sure.
Ipso facto.
I love the fact that I am on a screen with two, there is nothing real about what is happening here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's definitely something to talk to a therapist about at some point.
If someone took a screenshot of this right now and sent it to the authorities, I think they would come and get me.
Yeah.
But I love it. And this is the way I like my world. This is my acid Sesame Street world with Corndiff. Okay. I'm in Corndiff's field, living my best life. Everybody just calm down.
What a time to be alive.
Yes, it is.
Question is, what's for lunch? Or, I mean, where was the victim when the attack occurred?
That is a question we can answer, thanks to a neighbor's request.
If you have not met Cyrax, this is really, that's Cyrax in his best light in that last frame. Okay, so here is the incident. Now you see how Cyrax is out beyond his yard. His feet are on the public sidewalk.
He's got a good footing, Tony. I think he might take this guy.
I think he could. And now what they're doing is there are a bunch of people outside of Cyrax's house with signs and picketing and protesting. Can you imagine if this happened to Steel Toe or to Chad or so? Do you know that somebody would get shot? Yeah. Somebody would get shot. Right.
Yeah. This is a different level.
That's so true, Bug Dude. Okay, so see, here's the confrontation. Look at all the people, bro. Look at all the people, okay? When you're talking about trolling and doxing and doing stupid gay ops, this is where it goes. This is the end of the fucking line, okay? It don't go no further than this unless somebody ends up in a fucking ambulance, okay?
It should never go this far.
You know what? Actually, there is violence. So this is the end of the line. Violence is the very end of the trollscape, right? So look at, he's got a bat in his hand. No more. Where did the bat go?
It's got it.
Oh my God, they're yelling and screaming pervert outside his house. Holy shit.
Dude, that's insane.
The neighbors must love him.
Yeah, no shit. Definitely.
So apparently Cyrax was lying about everything. Who could have ever seen that coming? It seems the protester was alone, and more importantly, was on the sidewalk, which is public property. Now, in the interest of fairness, and yes, I know he does not deserve it, but still, we didn't see the beginning of the, guess we could call it a fight? I mean, it wasn't really a fight. It was Cyrax ineffectually swinging a bat until it was taken away from him and Sally sent him to his room. But after looking at the original footage, I noticed this. As you can see, the protester is on the sidewalk. Yep. It actually looks to me like he's behind it.
Yeah.
So in my legal opinion, Cyrax better take the plea deal. Heck, he might find he likes prison. Be nice to spend a night without being eaten by bed bugs for once. Speaking of jail, let's watch Cyrax get arrested because I love me a happy ending.
Oof.
That's it. Let it all out.
The wailing.
Let it all out, Cyrax.
I want to know why you did this to me.
Because you're a child predator.
Oh, boy.
He is not a predator.
And there we see Sally, of course, enabling Cyrax, because she always does. Sally is a big part of the reason Cyrax is who he is today. A person who refuses to take accountability for his actions. Honestly, I used to feel sorry for Sally when I first learned about Cyrax, how horrible he is. But you reap what you sow, Sally.
And I think that is really the best point that anyone can ever make for the moral of this story. You reap what you sow, Sally.
100% reap what you sow.
I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share this with a friend, hit him with the smile, buddy. This is how it's